All right.
We are live.
We are live.
Awesome.
All right. Well, what's up, everybody? This is Brandon Schmitz and Andy Patrick with the Ginger Bros Dent Show. The near future, we're going to have an intro video and outro and stuff like that and be real cool like all the other guys. But for right now, we're having technical difficulties. And
Up to the last minute. Like we were fighting
last,
this to the
yep.
last minute. Actually, a
So
little late.
we're 4 minutes late getting on here, but we're going to wing it, guys. So tonight's show, we're just going to get to know or let everybody kind of get to know us a little bit. It's not going to be a very, very long show. But I'll let Andy go first and just kind of give a quick, about how you got started in PDR. I know,
Okay.
I know you just went through all this on Coach Corey's podcast, but you don't have to go full blown.
It's all good. I remember most of it by heart. There's blurs here and there, but so yeah, started PDR in 03 with Dent Wizard. Worked from 03 to 05. Quit, went to factory life till 2012, and then came back in and worked till the end of 2018 with Dent Wizard and started Dapper Dent Repair January of 2019, and been going strong ever since.
Awesome, man.
Quick rundown.
Quick rundown, yeah.
Yeah. I remember, I think PDR school, we were fixing them Ford Tauruses with the big rolls and stuff. That's how long ago it's been. So.
I've heard so many horror stories on that I don't even know if I want to fix one. I haven't had the pleasure. Now, a Lincoln's about the same.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
There's some thick metal and some weird body lines.
They're not bad. Like, you get that flat bar with a big tip on it because them windows are indestructible. Like, it was hard to break them windows. So you get you a flat bar in there and just crank it. So once we found out the key to it was a lot easier.
I bet the killer whale would work great on that right now.
Oh, yeah.
The way it's bent, it'd go right down in there.
Yeah,
That's what I just fixed that 66 Mustang door with.
Really?
Killer whale, and that's it. I mean, it got right down in there and got lucky.
But the only killer whale I got is like the fender tool that's got that hard bend that's got it on the edge of it.
Works pretty fat one.
Yeah.
I've got that one. I've got the original. That's the original one's the one I like. I've got the thinner one, the 3/8. Not really big into that one, but that original, man, that's an everyday tool for me. Crazy. But yeah, I quick rundown. I traveled for almost 9 years managing disaster work, needed a change, came back working for friends for a short period of time. Next thing I know, it was 2 years. And I'm like, I gotta have a change. Found out what PDR was by somebody introducing it to me, asking if I wanted to learn it. They were going to send 2 guys to school to do it. They didn't send me because I had to work out my notice. Anyway, I learned it pretty much all on my own. And after about a year working there, less than a year, I went out on my own and haven't looked back. It's been 8 years, man. And, it's grown and grown. And I know you know this. I don't know if you were ever told this, but I was always told the first 2 years in business will make you want to quit.
Oh, yeah.
You will want to give up. Now, after second year, I was fine. Third year, yeah, it got a little rough there.
Hell, I did quit. What are you talking about?
You did. I did. Man, that's like it was this or nothing. I wasn't going to fail at it. I was going to make it work, and Lord's blessed us a lot with it. So
that's awesome.
All right, we got some hearts. Let's see who's on here. Oh, we got Don Kavanaugh. We got Mr. Bernard and Mr. Vidine. Hey, if you're not on the StreamYard, guys, comment. Just put who you are and where you're from, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we just see Facebook users. So, hey, Facebook users.
See, we're getting the use, the hang of this stuff too. So,
oh yeah, we'll get it. Little growing pains. Y'all work with us. We'll make it happen. It's gonna get better and better. It can't get no worse. Right?
Yeah. So other than dents, man, I know a little bit about you and what you like to do. Let everybody know, who is Andy Patrick other than Dapper Dent Repair?
Family man. Enjoy, hanging out with family, doing stuff. We got a nice little picnic shelter here at the house. We used to do bonfires. We've kind of gotten lazy. It's about that time though. It's about time to start burning some wood and hanging out by the picnic shelter. So you seen that firsthand. We have a good time down there. I like golf. I suck at it, but I like it. I always say if I get mad at golf, I'm quitting because I know I'll never be a professional. But it's relaxing to just get out there and hit some balls and see what happens. So.
It is, man. I hadn't played golf in a long time, and my son's been on me for a couple of years now to kind of get back into it so we can go together. And I keep saying I am, but then we both have to buy clubs, and he can't use his little clubs he used to. Heck, he's tall as me now.
Right.
And anyway, we just hadn't gotten back into it. I'd love to go.
Oh yeah, it's not a cheap sport by any means, especially when you lose as many balls as I do every time I play. So it's like it's a guaranteed 24 balls a round.
And I think we've talked about this, but man, I get to where, pretty much I was gonna slice it, shank it, whatever. I was gonna go in the woods, and while I'm looking for mine, I'm finding about 5 of them.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I may start the hole with a Titleist, but I'm gonna end it with a Nike.
Right.
It may have a stripe on it. It may be a range ball. Heck, I don't know.
That thing will still fly. It don't matter.
That's what it was white. That's my ball was white. I used to have a lot of fun, man. My grandfather, one of them was a pro-am. He claimed to be, and I never really believed it because, but man, I'd always practice in the backyard. And at one time, he's like, I was hitting little wiffle balls, golf balls, and he said, "Hand me that club right there." I said, "You can't." He had bad shoulders. I'd shake his hand, throw his shoulder out, just pull his shoulder out, shock it. But he's like, "Take off walking, I'll hit your back left hip." I'm like, "No, you won't." And I'd probably 20 yards, with a wiffle ball, boom, it hit my back left pocket. I'm like, he's lucky.
Really?
He said, "Son, I'll hit your back right one. Keep walking." I'd be damned if he didn't.
That's awesome.
He said,
"Yeah, you get smacked in the head if I'm lucky." Like
This is also the grandfather who, my pawpaw, who gave me a trophy, and it was a racing trophy, a dirt track racing trophy. And he told me, swore him down, he won that sucker. It wasn't until after he died, my grandmother was like, "He bought that at a yard sale."
That's totally something I would do. I love it.
Yeah, he was awesome. He had the my wife's on here.
Yeah, I see
Hey,
that.
baby.
What's up, Mandy?
It's
funny. Brandon's got his wife Mandy, and I got my wife Amanda. Then we had Fred Delaney down with Amanda too, so we got a little confusing there for a second.
There's a lot of great Amandas out there.
Oh yeah,
we got Jeremy Reynolds. Yeah,
I think he's going to be doing something for long on here, ain't he?
Let's hope. He needs to. And by the way, we are through PDR interviews. We want to give a shout out to Randy for contacting us along with Kevin Bird and kind of spearheading or nudging us a little bit, I would say.
Making us, we're doing this, we're held hostage as we speak. Like Kevin Bird's behind me with a pistol.
Yeah. They threatened us by shaving our heads,
Yeah.
But, and then you got Ian Cordell, dentologist. His show is on Mondays? I think.
I believe so.
No,
yeah.
Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah, it is Tuesdays. I was on there and I can't. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Ian does this show on Tuesdays. Skip Phipps does his on Sundays. Guys, check that out. Randy's going to get back into it a little bit, and he's going to be on Mondays. So we're going to be Wednesday. Hey, we need, we're kind of talking about trying to push some of the wives or the women in PDR.
Just ladies in PDR in general, like anybody.
Head up a show.
I know several great ones out there, so there's tons of candidates that would be awesome doing it. So
it'd be a great show, and you'd really get the perspective of the ladies, not just the ones who push, but the wives, man. Especially all those who the hell guys who travel, and look, my wife can tell you I've traveled for a long time and it sucks. Anyway.
I'm a homebody though. My wife ain't got much. If anything, she's probably ready to get rid of me, not like have me come back home. So
yeah, but once you're gone for a while, man, they want you back. You miss them and your kids, of course. And
oh yeah,
back when I traveled, I I was in New Orleans for 2 years, and my son, who was, just over 15 now. I mean, he was born after the first 6 months down there. He was born, so when they were coming over on the weekends, I mean, he was just a baby.
Right.
And then, my oldest was just a couple years old, and now she's graduating high school this year, and it's crazy to think, man. Kids are getting old.
Yeah. Don, you're right. Randy and Kevin are the goods. They're awesome people. I'm glad to call them friends. Corey Nichols, another great person.
Corey
Love
Nichols,
that
man.
guy.
Yeah, telling him he's one of them that's going to be on this show at some point, man. These are guys who are just beasts, man, and are coming up fast and coming on strong. And
dude, that quarter panel he did is like, what the hell? Like, how? No, I'm out.
Yeah, he's not the one. We got Christopher Allen.
Hey, what's up, Christopher?
What's up, buddy? Another great guy and doing a lot of great things, man. And he's in him and Corey and several others are in a group text with us, and we started on Friday nights, talking about doing Zoom meetings and stuff, and kind of like y'all's 20 group and stuff.
Right.
So it's pretty good. It's pretty nice. I had to listen to it this Friday going to hunting camp to plant, and I was like, I got to get off this thing, because even though I'm listening to it, dude, I swear a lot of deer were trying to commit suicide the closer I got to the camp. And I'm like, I got to go, because I'm going to hit a deer or something, and I'm not going to do that. So, well,
speaking of that, let's segue into you. What do you like? Obviously, what do you like doing on the side besides pushing all the dents and stuff? What do you got going on?
Man, I got so much junk going on, I guess. With me, it swaps. So we got a lot of kids stuff. So like all summer it was baseball, and that'll start back up, basically in February for school, and then all summer will be baseball again. My little one, she dances, and then she's a cheerleader, so the little elementary football games, she's doing that right now. So we were there last night. My oldest played volleyball, but now she's trying to run cross country, but she's battling shin splints. So
those things they hurt.
Yeah, and so she really hadn't been able to do much. And she told my wife the other day. She said yesterday, she's like, I just want to quit, And my wife's like me, we don't quit anything. It's not just a money thing. It's you signed up for this. You may not be able to run because you're injured, but you can help out, help the coach out, help the team out, whatever it takes. That's what you're going to do. You're still a part of the team. You're going to go do it. So, she's got to travel to North Alabama this weekend with them.
Oh, wow.
Just to get up early Saturday and run.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't do that.
Hey, my mama's on here. What's up, Mom?
What's up, Mama? Mama Patrick? She lives down here with us.
Yeah, it's crazy. She moved down there, your backyard, and moved away from me. Dang it. She's actually up right now, so she'd come over here. If you see somebody grab me by the ear and take me off, it's her. She's not at the house, but she's in town for a little while. So
awesome. She's nice. I only met her that one time when she came to pick up your flag and stuff, and your mask that she took possession of. I gave it to her. No, she's probably like, Andy, that looked so good in my house.
Kind of, pretty much,
yeah. That's why, when I found that out, man, I was like, I got to make him one and just send him one. So
I appreciate that, dude. That was huge.
You got a big heart, and I've learned a lot from you over the last year, especially with the toy drive and everything that you tried to do with your community. So it's great being friends with people, like-minded people that are the same. And dude, it's awesome. That's why I'm excited about the which we'll do another show, but about the toy drives, man. We're about to get ramped up and make it a little bit bigger this year.
Yeah, I know there's people that's like looking to try to do their own toy drives and stuff. Like James Bernard's reached out to me, and so any help we can give these guys on who's wanting to do them, like I'm more than happy to help too.
Definitely, man. I had Mike Chitwood helping me out last year when he was putting his on and making a donation to ours. And then Andrew Ray made donations to ours, which we're going to have him on at some point too. You know, he's another awesome tech dude. I'm telling you, there's some guys out there that are just, I wouldn't say are, unknown, but they're just not a lot of
Quiet.
people. Yeah, they're real quiet. Not a lot of people, kind of like us,
Right.
It's that's the kind of people I really want to kind of get on here and get them out there, let them be known, and let's find out who these techs are, man.
It's like a little teaser for next week. I told the guy I was hyping up this morning how much I got him hyped up. I was like, "You better bring your A game, buddy." He's like, "Oh shit."
And I say at the end of this, we may let everybody know who's gonna.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll give the heads
make his Facebook live presence.
He's funny. When he was helping me with the hailstorm, like me and Jesse, or I was on Jesse Hall's show, and he thought we were live. So I'm sitting there talking to Jesse like before the show, and he's ducking and diving the camera. I was like, "What are you doing there? Like, chill out." So yeah, we're gonna have his pretty little face on here. It's gonna be fun.
Awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. James Bernard, are you gonna get swag made? We've already got it coming, brother.
Yep.
We got shirts. We got the banners.
I like how you covered my head strategically with your head.
Look, I'm like me in the background here.
Right.
Yeah, we got swag. We're trying to see if we're both going to be at
Matt Moore's meetup.
Yeah, Matt Moore's meetup, the Southeast one in November. If we do, we may have some stickers or something. We're going to get some stickers made for MTE. Maybe try to get some koozies made. But like I told Andy, I'm like, brother, we ain't making money on this show. So, it's not like us giving stuff out that, it's making us money. So if anybody wants to sponsor, hey, we're all for it,
I'd like to be sponsored by Coors Light. That'd be cool.
Pdr Apparel can only sponsor so much. Oh,
right.
Man. But
when is that meetup? Yeah. November 12th is Matt Moore's meetup. It's a Saturday.
Yep.
It'd be a great time. If anybody can make that, I went to his first one. It was a blast. Going to his was actually the reason got me hyped up to get, do our own in Nashville. So,
and it's going to be at his new shop. And,
Duluth.
Duluth, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'd love to go just to see the shop, man, because
it's gonna be badass.
We're about to do a lot of upgrades here at my shop, so we're excited about that, and I'd like to get some. Yeah, I like seeing other guys' shops. I like seeing what they're doing. Not just on pictures, videos, stuff like that. You like to actually go somewhere and see it. So I really want to go see it. So,
and those tech meetups are nice because they're it's a little more intimate conversation. Like MTEs, everything going on at once. It's hard to get good. I mean, you get good conversation, but it's a little harder. But at the tech meetups, you get more one-on-one talk, and it's if anybody's get a chance to go to the tech meetups, do it. Like it's a blast, and you get some good conversation.
Look, I've never been to MTE. I'm one of those that I was strictly just work, and I've had another local dent guy. He's an older guy, one of my best friends. Heck, Bobby's probably 80 now, 81, still pushing too.
Really?
A little bit, but he, before COVID hit, I mean, he was here. He'd come by the shop, or I'd go by his house a couple days a week, drink coffee, eat. We'd go to lunch. COVID's kind of, damper on that, and but he come by the other day and stuff. But we always he's been a couple times, and he was always, you need to go, and I'm just like, man, it's right after Christmas. It's, just making excuses is all I was doing.
Right.
And so, man, this year I was going, and then it got canceled.
Right.
Definitely wasn't going to go to Vegas. I may go at some point, but it's going to be with my wife. and we're gonna go enjoy some time away from the kids, but we got to get a couple of them suckers out of the house first.
Yeah.
But yeah, but yeah, I'm excited about going to MTE. So anyway, back on what I was trying to get at. Going to the first tech meetup I ever went to was yours. The one you and Debbie and all them put on Dentcraft. I mean at Dent Smart, and got to introduce myself in person. And walking by a couple of them, they're like, "Oh, hey, Mr. Eagle," and I'm like, how do you know me? I've never met you in person. I probably know you on Facebook, but anyway, just kind of branching out and making friendships. And if you're not going to any of these tech meets or MTE, you got to go. You got to get out there.
Don't forget, I just seen Gene Fetty's is October 23rd. I'm gonna miss that one. If you get a chance to go to that one too. Mandy said y'all are driving.
Well, she's on my Eagle Dent. She's talking about going to Vegas. Yes.
Yeah.
We will not fly. She won't fly, and she also won't get on a cruise because of Titanic. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, but I told her like
all the time.
I'm like, look, I can swim, but I can't fly. So,
right?
No, it'll be fun.
Yeah, Gene Fetty's. If you got anybody Northeast anywhere can make that one. We went to he runs our PDR 20 group, and we went up there for in-person meeting. Was it last month? I guess still last month. Man, Pittsburgh's an awesome town. It was fun. So get up there and hang out with him, and then go check out Pittsburgh.
Who is this? Van? Is this one of the Anson? Is this Chris or Biggs?
Chris Biggs or Bonnie or they got a van too.
That's true. A1 does. Pretty much they all do now.
We don't know who you are.
Type your name.
Nope. Tell Mandy there's no icebergs in the Caribbean. My mom.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
Oh, it's Biggs. What's up, Biggs? I ain't seen you in a while, and my wallet thanks you for that. Every time they come through, I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah, they don't ever come down South Alabama. They ain't nothing down here.
Challenge accepted, Biggs. Y'all got to make it to South Alabama.
Well, Chris was going to come down when the hailstorm hit, and he was like, who all's down there? I'm like, really, besides just a couple of us right here, it really ain't worth the trip.
Right.
Yeah, Chris will be at Matt's.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Me and Chris always have a good time.
Yeah, I've met Chris several times and never met Biggs, though, just because I hadn't been to MTE or anywhere else.
Right. So. He stopped through here one day, and I grabbed a couple things from him. I always like when they show up, I'm like, I don't really need anything, and then I come like fist loaded to it. I'm like, yeah, I didn't need anything, but
yeah, that's how it is, man. And like you went to Anson's open house, and you can't leave out of anywhere like that without dropping some money.
Somebody's asking,
where are you located, Andy?
I'm 30 miles west of Nashville, Tennessee. In the cut in Dixon, Tennessee. Out in the country.
Yeah, he's definitely in the country, and
I love it.
But it was beautiful, man. I was just up there. Heck, it's been like a month now. Been about 4 weeks now. Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah, we went up there to take supplies for the flood victims. Me and my son went up there and stayed with them, and we had fun. And but yeah, it was beautiful, man. Especially that next morning riding out of there in the little back roads. I'm like, oh yeah. And it was kind of cool. I mean, it was like 94 degrees, but it felt good.
Nice. Doug Hillius, what's up, brother? He's in our 20 group. He's out of way off on the other side of the country, like Oregon, getting rained on all the time. So
yeah. Well, I'm in the
is that Biggs? No. Don't do it. I'll get my stuff from Chris and Matt's, maybe not.
Oh Lord. Yeah, don't let Amanda see it.
Oh, look at that. Ginger Bros.
Looks like that.
It's the Ginger Bros. What do you expect?
Yeah.
That's what
Well,
Mom said when she met you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was
You're
like,
like,
"Oh
well,
my God."
really, how is he? She's like, well, just like you.
It was awesome.
Almost sound the same too.
Way off Seattle. My bad, Doug. My bad. I don't
What's
know my
up,
states
Rodney
very much.
Vance? That's my boy.
Yeah,
Man,
Rodney.
Rodney came down and helped, and with the hailstorm, and did a heck of a job, man. Helping me. He was helping run the BMW store I have, and did a phenomenal job. Can't thank him enough.
He's a really good dude. I met him at the
Yep.
Take Meetup, and then I think we've talked online a couple times on Facebook and stuff. So Rodney's a cool guy.
He's the one who taught me the trick with the original Power PDR box, or like me, I've got the homemade one.
Mm-hmm.
How to use it on aluminum, and I was like, that ain't gonna work. Well, it worked because I had to use it, and you put that bolt back in the where it mounts up to the, and ground it to that, and sand it off, and man, it worked just fine. It actually
That's
worked.
awesome.
It actually worked better than it did on steel because it tightened it up a lot faster. I don't know if it was because it was made for steel or what, but man, it was quick, but it worked great. I had like 3 stretched ones on that Denali hood.
They're still not fun. I don't care what you like.
No.
It still sucks when you're like, oh God.
And it was black. That's what sucked. Hey,
no
customer loved it. It turned out great, and I was dreading that hell repair because I did the estimate on it.
Appreciate that, Jeremy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Make a brother feel good.
Make me cry. We try, man. We try. We're both family guys, and I know I can always do a lot better. And this is taking me away from the family, but it's all right. Mandy understands. Kids understand. They got practice and stuff like that right now, so
right.
It's good. That's why we're not doing it late. 6 o'clock, about between 6 to 7. Man, we're good. Then we're done.
Yeah, I know Ryan's on here. Ryan, I love you. I love your show, but about halfway through, I'm like, it's my bedtime. I gotta go, dude.
Yeah, I forgot to let him know about tomorrow. He'd asked me, but it's late for trying this week. It's just been hectic so far.
Right.
I do want to go on the show, and we'll make it happen soon.
Yeah, he has a phenomenal show.
Yeah, I can't do it this week though.
Right.
But
we'll
sorry, Ryan. I meant to tell you that, and I got busy. So
here it is, Ryan. Breaking news.
Here it is. Love you, man.
What's up, Josh from New York? Josh is cool. Him and Dan Rikiki's in our PDR 20 group, and Josh just came to work for him and doing a phenomenal job. Like they're killing TikTok and everything right now. It's just Josh stepped on them.
Yeah, TikTok's something that I've got to get better at. All my video stuff. I need to, now that everything's slowed down. It hasn't slowed down, but it's not as hectic as it was with the hailstorm. But I got to get back into doing more videos, more video repair instead of just pictures and everything else. So TikTok is, me and Mandy got to figure that out, really get it going.
I like it because it's just fun. Like you can just do dumb videos and get your likes and stuff.
There's a lot to it because you can like pause and swap an angle, and you
can even do green screen on it.
This is how you fix this, and then here it is, it's done.
Right.
Instead of having to go in and edit everything and iMovie and all that kind of stuff. So
that's what Amanda found, the green screen feature on there, and started putting our logo behind me. Like, so we'll use TikTok and make videos. We're putting all over social media now. It's like, hell yeah. Whatever works.
Yep.
Josh said somebody had to crack the whip. Yeah, it's hard keeping Dan Rikiki in line, I'm sure. If you don't know Dan, he is a wild dude. I love that guy.
I don't know him personally. I think I'm friends with him on Facebook. Which was funny is I think I've been friends with him or whatever, but seeing his name, I didn't know that's how you pronounced it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and then I heard him say
Rachichi.
it. I was like, and then he said it, and I'm like, yeah, makes sense.
Okay, now, yeah, I got it now.
That's like mine, Schmitz. I mean, most people Schmidt, like DT or just all different ways, but nobody ever really gets it right. My mom's side, my papa I was talking about earlier, her maiden name, his name, all that is Rambo.
Nice.
So my cousin and my uncle and all of them, they got the cool name Rambo. And this is long story. I've got my original, my birth last name, and then I took over and changed my name to my stepfather's last name after I got married because he's the one who pretty much raised me since I was 5 years old. So I just thought it was fitting that I get to carry on his name.
Right.
And so I was originally Sharpless. So just like it spells, Sharpless, Sharpless. Yeah, Sharpless. Which there's, you had Rambo, you had Sharpless, and but there's a lot of history on that side of the family that's awesome. That kind of like my natural born talent is I'm an artist. I used to be able to look at you, draw you just like you are, and what apparently one of the very first Sharpless that came over from England, he was an artist, and he painted one of the most likeliness portraits of George Washington. I don't know which one it is, but it is in books and all that. So it's pretty neat that there were the artistry has been passed down generation to generation. So
right.
Um,
Well, it's obviously passed down to you because you're a hell of an artist too. Like I see some of your stuff, I'm like, oh wow, like how the hell did he even do that?
Yeah, I've got hold on, I'll turn the camera. Let's see. So there's one of my.
That's amazing.
That's my bow over the top. I forgot what.
You're creative too, like Pdr Apparel. Some of the stuff you're coming out on. Talk about Pdr Apparel.
Well, man, I what's funny is I had a lot of these ideas for shirts and that. And I just got tired of wearing my company shirts that I just printed a logo, got friends to print logos on and stuff like that. I'm like, there's got to be some fun stuff. Well, then, so Push Metal came. I was like, oh, that's really awesome, Well, then COVID hit, and they started doing all the shutting down the country for 2 weeks and stuff like that. And nobody knew what was going to happen. And I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? I want to make a shirt that, and I come up with the Pdr Apparel name, and then came up with a shirt that was an American flag on the back, and then had, a tool down the middle of it, and so almost like in I forgot what the font was, but it's kind of like oh, my mind's going blank. But anyway, it said, "We will push through." Talking about we'll push through the corona and all that. And it was, so it was like the Harley symbol here, the American flag one,
right.
But it had one and it had family. So it was one family, we will push through. And I didn't really push it hard, but I put it out there, and anybody that was buying it, other than my cost on it, that money was going to stay in a account or whatever. And then if there was any kind of technician or anything that really fell on hard times, I was hoping that money could go to help out with that. But I mean, I sold like 2 shirts.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it was nothing. I didn't, like I said, I didn't push it. So once I went to Oklahoma for 2 months last year pushing hell. First time I'd ever done that. I swore up and down I'd never do it, but it got slow enough. And I was like, I ain't passing it up. So when I got back and it was kind of slow around here, I was like, let me start coming up with some of these designs, So I did the He-Man, the
Coach Bro.
Yeah. And I found the perfect picture of him, in the perfect position, and I was able to put a tool in his hand and that, and worked out great. And I made a couple of other ones and stuff, and not pushing it out there to sell or anything like that. Not trying to overload all the Facebook groups and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted shirts that I could just wear around working in that were going to be fun, other than just Eagle Dent Repair.
Right.
And slowly it's caught on. I haven't sold anything. I mean, or I'll tell you what, who has bought shirts, and probably the only one. Well, there's two. I ain't gonna, but one of them worked here with me at my shop during this hailstorm, and every time I'd come up with a new one, like he ordered all of them, and then I come up with this one, and he's like, "Dang you," he's ordering more, and
Right.
we're both wearing them around, and but our guest next week has bought several, and other than that, man, that's pretty much it, and that's fine with me, because I just like coming up with. I mean, these shirts are so comfortable. These Hanes, they're tri-blend,
Mm-hmm.
and the printing is great on them. And so, like, we've got Ginger Bro ones coming that are going to look awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And I even ordered me some new Eagle Dent, because I kind of changed my logo around, so I needed some new ones. So I've got them coming. But what's up, Dan?
There's Mr. Richichi.
Rikiki. We were
Yeah,
just talking about you, buddy.
we were. Yeah, I look like Josh got him in here. Oh yeah, and I guess that's Jay saying you got to get the Anson app. You got to get it.
Oh, the Anson app. Yep.
Don't mind my Disney Plus app.
All right, who's the Facebook user said we're going to have Fred on? I wasn't going to name him, but Fred Delaney bought a lot of my shirts.
There you go.
And Fred Delaney, I would love to have him on. I just don't know if he will.
He seems a little low key, but
Fred Delaney is like another brother from another mother.
There you go.
With
Perfect.
me. When I had Randy Hobson come in and help me kind of get the hill stuff going, to help me manage multiple locations and that, I'm like, I need somebody very trustworthy that's kind of like me, that I can pretty much hand a key to my shop over to, that I don't care how long they want to work. And he's like, I think Fred will be perfect for it. And man, me and Fred hit it off.
That's
And
awesome.
He's like a brother, man. Just a great guy.
Even your dogs hit it off. Like they're out there playing in the pool.
Dude, our dogs, I mean, Ace is actually laying in a kennel right here, dead asleep right this
Really?
second.
I was about to say he's awful quiet.
I mean, him and they had Louis was their youngest Great Dane. They were pretty much the same age, but Louis is, oh my gosh, he's 120 something pounds now, I think, and Ace is only like 72.
I love these sizes. Triple fat tall ones.
Hey, you can order whatever size you want.
Like a hat, Cab.
Yeah, you just y'all go on my Pdr Apparel Facebook page and click on whatever you want. Go to the store, and
looks like Dan's worked with Fred too. I just met Fred the one time when he came down to Waverly. That was huge. Like I'd never met this guy. Here he comes with a bunch of donations.
Well, I mean, it just he's there in Michigan, and so they actually donated money to us to be able to buy supplies with. And heck, it wasn't that Thursday. He called and he's like, "Hey, we got people up here wanting to donate, supplies and water and all that." He's like, "I think we're gonna come down and stay with Carl, cousin Clay, and stay with him, drive down and deliver." I was like, "Man, how far is that?" He's like, "It's a 12-hour drive." I'm like, "Whoo!"
He was tired too. You could tell Saturday
Yeah,
he was.
But they got stuck in traffic in Indiana on the way down that night, and didn't get in till, probably 15, 20 minutes before I pulled up to Carl's.
God bless.
And then he was beat. I'm like, let's put everything from your trailer into my trailer, and then y'all just follow me, and we'll go up there, because it was still 2.5 hours from Carl's house.
Right.
to Waverly right there. And but you know, like I kind of said it in one of our groups, or the group I'm in. If you can get involved in any way with your community, you know, that's one of the biggest things. Don't do it. Don't
For
do it
acknowledgement.
for acknowledgement to gain business. Do it because you want to help. Do it because, you know, you want to give back in some sort of way. And
Amen.
look, the toy drive that we started last year, just like you do, you know, there's really no cost out of pocket.
Mm-mm.
Because I mean, there is if you're buying stuff to donate or putting food out and stuff like that, but it's really nothing compared to what you're getting, what people are coming to donate. You know, just like the Waverly thing, man. And I'm one of those that, I mean, we had a week to get supplies. The toy drive last year, we didn't start until 2 weeks. You know, I mean, we only had 2 weeks to prepare for it because it was just a last minute thing. And I'm one of them negative Nancy type people, you know, 3-4 days in, I ain't nothing here. You know, I got 2 presents in here. You know, we want to fill this waiting room up, and there's nothing. And my wife's like, just hang on, just hang on. Toy drive filled that room up.
Yeah, you did. It was crazy. I was like, dang, he done outdid me. Like, this is my 4th year, and he's already just blown it up right off the rip.
The Waverly supplies, dude, them last 2 days, that Wednesday, Thursday, and then, or Wednesday afternoon, Thursday, and then that Friday, dude, I mean, it, you know, I had to go buy a 6x12 enclosed trailer.
Had to.
Had to.
Necessity.
But I mean, we had that, the whole bottom full and about halfway, and then when we added Fred's stuff, that sucker was full, man.
Yeah, it was.
And,
it was loaded down.
And just, you know, it took us a little while to get it all loaded, but man, we unloaded it and had all the help there. I swear it felt like 5 seconds.
I know, right? It just
it's like I hit.
You have your downtime.
Just hit the brakes and it all jumped out, man. It was gone.
Yeah. It definitely restored my faith in humanity a little bit, seeing, you know, everybody come together from different states and everything to see how much, you know, people wanted to help Waverly. That was awesome.
Man, I'm telling you, as much disaster as I've seen over the years managing, you know, disaster work, you know, everything from hurricanes, tornadoes, 9/11, all that stuff. What I saw driving through downtown Waverly on that main street, I'd never seen that before in my life. Wow. There's so many people there. I thought, you know, we were trying to rush up there in that week to get supplies up there. Dude, I mean, the amount of supplies that were there, the amount of people that were there ready to go to work, the tractor trailers of different counties and stuff in Tennessee that you saw, the police trailers and stuff like that, ready to set up, you know, command centers and all this, and all the National Guard that was there. And, you know, I mean, it made you feel good. And like you said, have faith in humanity.
Yeah, definitely.
What was
your wife?
She would cheer up. Yeah, she did. That come in that Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning, whatever it was, and you know, we're all on that Life 360 thing because of the kids and stuff like that. And so I get the notification when she leaves the house, and I didn't pay attention to it. And anyway, she pulls up and she opens the back of the car up, and it's loaded down with stuff.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, when did you go to Walmart? She's like, this morning on the way in. I was like, that's pretty awesome. And then once it was in here, I'm like, and then people start stopping by, and then other people were sharing it. And then our church put it out that Wednesday night. And then, so just Thursday, I mean, so I went over there Thursday afternoon and picked up a good bit of supplies. It was awesome, man.
All right. James Ricky, or I hope that's how you pronounce his last name. I haven't figured it out yet. Ricky or Ricci one?
Rikiki.
Not Dan. James.
I thought you said Dan. Yeah, Fred's a good dude. Fred's a really good dude. Love that guy. Just kept
Fred's a hero. I thought nobody knew Fred. Everybody's like, "Oh, Fred's the best."
Fred's the best. Down here on the coast, on the beach, Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, everybody calls all the cranes Fred. So if there's any of them out there, so on all the Facebook pages, it's like, oh, Fred's here getting the fish and all this. So people coming in, like on the Orange Beach, like Facebook page, you're like, oh, we're coming down for a week. How do we meet this Fred? And then locals will just start messing with them. Well, if he tries to get your food, it's Fred. Or if he tries to get your fish off your line, it's Fred. And
anyway. Like, this dude's a jerk. Now I was talking about James. He's going to be the one.
I see it.
Gets in charge of our. Bless his
soul. Our intro. Sorry, James. We
bless his heart. Super good dude. Like, he's doing
eventually.
Some good.
In a couple of months, we may have what you need for us.
Yeah,
it's going to be fun. It's going to be I hope it's going to be one of the best intros out there.
Oh yeah, if it's what I envisioned in my head, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. It'll never be what we envision in our head.
No, not at all. I got one video.
It'll be better.
So yeah, James did a good video for Matt Boyette, and that thing turned out. He showed me that. I was like, holy shit! Like, he knows what he's doing.
He did. But yeah, y'all show us some love. Give us some likes, some hearts, man. Let's see who can have a competition and give us the most. So I think next week, when we're going to come up with some sort of, I'm not going to do it every week, but probably once a month, do like a free shirt giveaway of, pick what you want, but we'll have some sort of contest, so people that are watching, you can win some cool Pdr Apparel shirts. We got sweatshirts.
I need to ask like a random question from during the middle of the broadcast or something. Like, that's how you win your shirt. Like, what so-and-so said this, like our guest next week said this. What was he talking about or something like that?
Yep.
So many people's listening.
Or go back and ask something that we said in the beginning of it.
Right.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Me neither. It's just like school all over again.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm excited about this, and really excited to get some guests on. Right now we're just kind of messing around and letting people kind of get to know us. PDR trivia. Yep.
Perfect. We need to have Don and Dave on for sure for the Dream event. First one I loved. I thought it was awesome. So it really pumped about the second one. I think it'll be great.
Yeah, that first Dream event was pretty awesome. I'll just talk about it for a little bit, but it was an honor to be asked to do the live dent repair on a bigger smash. It's hard to do a really huge smash live and do it in a timely manner. So I had to do that one, on the pre-recorded, which, the pre-recorded one had to kind of look like it was live, but it still was edited. But it's 3.5 hours long. But it took me almost 8 hours to film that sucker.
Now, wasn't that another thing Kevin Berg got you suckered into? Yep. Imagine that.
Yep. Old Bird.
Hey, brother, you're going to be on PDR or the Dream.
Appreciate it, Don. Look, and Don reached out a lot, and we've had a lot of great conversations, man. I love Don to death. Can't wait to actually meet him in person.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's the Dream event was, it was well worth it, because what I missed doing the repairs and then trying to get everything broken down, and luckily I just had Randy and Rodney show up like the day before, so Randy was able to help video it while I did it, which really helped out. If you didn't talk so much during the repair. You're right, Rodney.
Shut your mouth and push.
But you just have so many people. You got to answer questions, and that's what was good about having Randy there. He could see what was being like on this. You can see who's asking the questions, and
Oh, definitely.
I appreciate it, Don.
Yeah, I fully agree, Don. He's a beast.
But yeah, I was able, being able to go back for that 30 days. I still didn't get to see everything I wanted to see. And then that night, hanging out in all the chat rooms and stuff was so much fun. But the dream too, man, if you didn't get to do the first one, you got to do the second, because you're going to get everything you got on the first one for 30 days and all the new stuff for 30 days. And I mean, it's a win-win. It's a no-brainer. You don't have to be there live the whole time. Like I said, you can go back for 30 days and do it.
Yeah, the amount of knowledge in it's unreal, like, for what you get.
What's going on, August? How are you, buddy?
August?
But yeah, we're definitely gonna get them on, and then Don earlier I saw where he said on the
he's got the website up, dentrepairnow.com.
Yep, there you go, guys. dentrepair.com, not dentrepairnow.com.
Oh, my bad. Oops.
Just dentrepair.com. Dave's gonna have. He probably bought that. I mean, he probably bought that domain. I can't tell you how long ago. Just knowing that he would need it right now.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate it, Rodney. But you I forgot where I was going.
Squirrel.
Oh, Ace woke up.
Oh, he said he heard squirrel.
Yeah. Anyway, lots of fun, man. I can't wait for the next one. And it's coming. Oh, what I was going to say was Don put that he's having his toy drive on December 11th, which is the same date that we're having ours too. So I'm definitely, when you have yours in November, we're gonna do a Ginger Bro live quick thing. And we're both gonna be on there. I'll be sitting like this, and you'll be on your phone or something. But we want to do something live. Same thing when I have mine. May even call Don up when he have his, and we're gonna get it going. Let's see.
Yeah, that's why I know Dent Repair Now. Gene motherfreaking Fetty.
Which
I just hooked Gene up.
Yeah, Gene better be ready to come on at some point, because we've got to have as many Gingers as we can get on here.
Oh yeah, it's funny when we went up there to Pittsburgh, like, me and him being at Ginger's and stuff, and his kids. I was like, I'm your crazy Uncle Andy from Tennessee. We had a blast with that. Nice, John signed up. Awesome.
Yep, December 11th.
So yeah, we got big things coming for the show. I'm pumped. God, we already got people standing in line to have on and everything. Like, I wish we could have them all on at once and just.
I know you wish you could go like every day and do it, but man, you can't do that.
But yeah, I'm not making money. I'm poor.
Like, now, like I said, y'all want to sponsor us, poor Ginger. Somebody out there want to just give us money. Heck, we'll take it.
I'm partial to ads and PDR. I mean, you can send me some tools and I'll be cool with
it. Hey, I'll stop pushing dents if as long as I make enough.
Right.
Yeah. No, it's great. Yeah, I had a hell job today I had to do, and then 66 Mustang that's going on the auction block. If you've never been to Cruising the Coast, it's one of the biggest week-long car shows on the Mississippi Gulf Coast every year, October. And they have a huge auction, and it's almost like the Barrett Jackson Meekum auction. It's, just a lot smaller version, but there's some bad rides that go through there. But this guy's going to sell this Mustang on it, and he trailered it here, and it's two nasty little dents in the driver door. And he's like, I said, how'd that happen? He said, you know how it is in your garage. No one knows how it happens. You have kids in there. Nobody knows how it happens.
Dude, you killed that too. That one dent was nasty, and it looked good after you got done with it.
Well, the dents are gone, but when you see the video, you see all the, because it's not the bit. This isn't a, high dollar bodywork paint job, know. But so you see a lot of the waviness that's already in the panel from the bodywork.
It just looks like a brand new Ford truck. It's just wavy as hell.
That's like 19 and 20 model Ram trucks. They've
Oh,
got
God.
the biggest orange peel I've ever seen.
I love it. Just don't wet sand it. You're like, wait a minute. Where'd this flat spot come from?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, crazy Uncle Andy. That's me forever now. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was
sucks.
August. Yeah, he got tore up. Yeah, Mississippi got hit a lot harder than totally destroyed. But anyway, yep.
Right.
Well, we need to start wrapping this thing up. We're at almost an hour already, and we just gotta. So, do you wanna present next week's our very first guest?
So our very first guest is the man, the myth, the legend, the hell guy that everybody don't know that needs to. The one that kills hell. I can't. That's all I got. John Yeager. Freaking excellent dude.
Yeager.
Anybody that knows me knows I sing that dude's praises. He came down for my first hailstorm. I had him on. It just, God, I don't even know what to say, man. He killed it. Like, it was awesome. So, yeah, he's going to be a great guest.
I was going to get him to come here, and then he had another area come up that
he's still up there too. Like, he's up there.
Is that where he's at? Okay.
Yeah,
he was better off up there.
You guys, if you don't know John, you're going to love him. He's a great dude. He's really good hearted. He keeps his head down and works. And I mean, I sing his praises all day.
I met him at your meetup, and you meet so many people and stuff, but there's just a few that kind of stand out at places, tech meetups and stuff like that you do actually have conversations, not just, hey, I'm so and so,
Right.
And he was one of them. He was one of the ones that I stood there, and we had a 20-minute conversation or whatever. And so yeah, well, it kind of stood out. And then once he's in our little group text.
Oh yeah. And, he's a little quiet because he's actually making money all day, every day while we're sitting there drinking.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy. Can't wait to have him on. He's gonna be like Ricky Bobby, like, what do I do with my hands?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to calm him down. And anyway, it's been fun. We really appreciate everybody that's joined us tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
They're gonna get a lot better. We really want to, Corey Nichols, great first show. Appreciate it, buddy. And you're going to be on here at some point in the near future.
There's another one right under Dave Schlott.
Dave Schlott.
Big Dent Dave.
Yes, sir. He was one of the first ones to buy one of my flags, man.
That's awesome.
And he, I tell you what, I made I made that one flag for my house, and then there were several people who wanted them, and Dave was one of them, man. I'm glad. Dude, I sold more to PDR guys in our industry than I did anybody local. I was
like, I gotta have it.
Out of like 30 flags, I sold like 3 or 4 local, and that's it. Every other one was either I drove them to Nashville, Cincinnati, because it was 4 or 6 at a time, and then shipped all the rest of them, and it was great, man. So
I just had my mom pick mine up. Hey, Mom, run by there and grab that for me.
Yeah, Don's got my flag, and he's got one of my masks, and then special request turned the Punisher mask into a gun case for him, and that thing turned out good.
That's awesome.
So yeah, love you guys, but we're gonna get off here and end this thing, and in the near future we'll have a cool little outro video or something. For right now, we're gonna say bye.
Adios.
See you guys.
Y'all have a good